And welcome back to the channel. On this video, I want to talk about the Ariel Rider Grizzly, the bike which I'm on right now, and whether it's a e-bike or a moped. And I can't find a definitive answer as to whether it's one or the other for sure. I call it an e-bike because that's what they call it, the company, and so I did some looking around online to see exactly what a moped is, and you know, I couldn't really find a solid answer because it depends on what country you're in as to how they define a moped, and sometimes even within that country state laws are a little different with each you know, each of their views on the moped. So I don't really know. And so from what I could gather, a moped, so mo is for motor and ped is for pedals, although when I do some research on it, it says most mopeds do not come with pedals. So I don't know what that exactly is supposed to mean, but if the bike does come with pedals, that's similar to the Ariel Rider Grizzly, right? Because it has pedals. So the other thing I looked at was speed. So it says, in general, mopeds do not exceed 30 miles per hour. And some of them are slower than that, like 20 to 25 for a few states in the US. And so that puts the Ariel Rider Grizzly right there though, because it goes 30 miles an hour. It can actually go 35 miles an hour. So again, that puts it kind of moped. And then another thing, difference between an e-bike and a moped would be the e-bike does not have to be registered, licensed, insured. Whereas the moped does. Get across this light here. So that's where I'm curious as to, in a way, why isn't the Grizzly just considered a moped? So if you know better than I do, because I couldn't really find anything, to be honest, where they're different. If you can tell me some of the differences between e-bike and moped, I would appreciate that. So leave a comment in the comments below and let me know what you think about that, what the differences are, and why. I have seen some people actually call the Grizzly here a moped, and some people say electric bike. So what do you call it? Do you call it a moped? Do you call it an electric bike, or is it a kind of a hybrid? Both? Leave a comment in the comments below, and maybe you can help me define exactly what this bike is, and also just what is a moped. Because this kind of falls under the moped category, although it was sold as an e-bike, and is sold as an e-bike, and I didn't register, license, insure, or anything the bike, and I'm sure nobody has that bought this bike. So really, I don't really know what makes this bike different than a moped. Anyway, an interesting topic. I know it has pedals, and mopeds, it says, in what I looked up, it said mopeds now for the most part do not come with pedals, although years ago I remember mopeds all coming with pedals. That's how you started the bike. You pedaled it, like back in the 70s and that, you pedaled the bike to get it going. And so anyway, interesting topic. I don't really, not really sure. I'm not sure if anybody really knows the definitive answer for that, but it is interesting to debate it. I guess the other thing would be with a moped is it would probably, I'm sure it does, because if it's for the street, come with signal lights, which the Ariel Rider Grizzly did not, and I haven't put any on, although I've thought about doing it. Several people, I'm sure, have put signal lights on their bike. That would make it a little more mopedy, if we call it that. But anyway, it's an interesting topic. So let me know what you think. What defines a moped compared to an e-bike, especially with this bike? Because this bike is, the Grizzly is kind of like a moped, right? It seems to be. It's got the speed. It does not have the signals. It's not registered and licensed and insured, though. So I don't know what makes, like I say, I'm repeating myself here, but I don't know what makes one over the other. Anyway, if you have any thoughts on that, go ahead and leave me a comment in the comments below. I'd be interested in hearing from you. That's going to do it for another video here on the channel. The debate on whether the Ariel Rider Grizzly is or isn't a moped or an e-bike, or what makes the difference. Which is it? So anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you would like to subscribe, go ahead and hit that subscribe. And also, if you want to hit the notification bell to be notified as to when the next video comes up on the channel, you can do that too. Once again, thank you for joining me on this video, and until next time, take care.